G-Shock just had one of its most insane years yet. New materials, AI-assisted engineering, surprise collabs, and limited editions that sold out in literal hours. Whether you're a die-hard collector or just someone who wants a serious wrist piece that can survive anything, 2026 is not the year to sleep on what Casio is doing. Let's get into all 7, starting right now. Number 7. G-Shock X Joshua VIDES DW5600 JV7 and DW6900JV. 1. You're scrolling your feed, and you see what looks like someone drew on a G-Shock with a thick black marker. The lines are bold, the whole thing looks two-dimensional, almost like it jumped out of a comic strip. You do a double take. Is that real? It is absolutely real. Los Angeles artist Joshua VIDES took 2 of G-Shock's most classic silhouettes, the 5600 and the 6900, and applied his signature reality-to-idea concept to them. This is the same artistic philosophy the guy uses to turn real cars into what look like hand-drawn sketches. The technique involves multi-angle printing across the entire watch, band, case, and dial, so the 2D illusion holds from every direction, not just straight on. The DW5600JV7 goes white with heavy black strokes and a gloss finish. The DW6900JV1 flips it, matte black with stark white line work that is almost hypnotic. But here is the detail that gets people. Activate the backlight, and hidden underneath all that artwork is Joshua's signature traffic cone motif. You would never know it was there until you light it up. Flip the watch over, and his signature is engraved on the case back. These are full-spec G-Shocks underneath. Shock resistant, 200 meters water resistant, 5-year battery. At $180 each, they were gone fast. Number 6. G-Shock GD-010, the 10-year battery series. Most people do not think about their watch battery until the watch stops working. You are mid-trip, middle of a hike, standing in a meeting, and it is just dead. No warning, no ceremony, just done. Casio's answer to that frustration is the GD-010. This thing runs for approximately 10 years on a single battery, a decade. The series also leans into bio-based resin materials, so there is a genuine environmental angle here that is not just marketing language. Casio is actively building this into the core material of the watch. The design is bold and oversized, with that classic G-Shock toughness baked in throughout. It is not trying to be the flashiest thing in the lineup. It is trying to be the most dependable, and for a lot of people, that wins. Number 5. G-Shock G WG-B1000T LC-1A Mudmaster X Team Land Cruiser. The Dakar Rally is not a normal race. Thousands of kilometers across desert terrain, mechanical breakdowns in the dark, navigation by instrument alone, pushing through conditions that would wreck most vehicles in hours. Team Land Cruiser Toyota Autobody has entered that race every single year since 1995. Every single year. This watch was built around that legacy. The GWG-B1000 TLC-1A is a Mudmaster collaboration that pulls design cues directly from the cockpit of the rally vehicle itself. The red, blue, and yellow accents on the dial, those are not random color choices. They literally mirror the navigation display, readouts the drivers use while crossing the desert at night, the exact colors that communicate vehicle status and driving conditions in the dark. The band features a sand texture print. The band loop is gold ion-plated to represent the full moon over the desert. All of it is intentional. Underneath, you get the full Mudmaster spec, triple sensor with altimeter, barometer, compass, and thermometer, plus tough solar, multiband 6, Bluetooth, and a location indicator. The metal components are black ion-plated. The case is carbon fiber reinforced resin, and the whole thing is dust, mud, and vibration resistant. Priced at around $889, and pre-orders in Japan sold out before it was even released. Number 4. G-Shock G M-H5600 Metal G-Squad with heart rate monitor. How many times have you swapped your nice watch for a fitness tracker just to go for a run? You want the data, but you do not want to wear a rubber sports gadget to dinner afterward. That gap has annoyed G-Shock fans for years. The GM-H5600 is Casio's answer to that, and it is the first time in G-Shock history that a fully featured running watch has arrived in a metal bezel. The stainless steel bezel gives it that clean, polished look you would wear anywhere. But underneath the carbon fiber reinforced resin case back sits an optical heart rate sensor powered by Polar's training algorithms, the same technology behind dedicated fitness wearables. Blood oxygen monitoring, sleep analysis, step tracking, multi-sport activity modes, all of it is there. Here is the part that surprised people. Despite being metal, it weighs just 63 grams, only 4 grams heavier than the full resin version. And Casio did not even list it under the G-Squad line. They put it in the digital 5600 series, which tells you exactly how they are positioning it. Office to gym, no watch swap required. Solar plus USB charging, MIP display, display, 200 meters water resistance, $334. Number 3. G-Shock DW5600MNC, the FIDLOCK cloth band square. There is a whole underground community of G-Shock modders who have been doing one specific thing for decades, pulling the stock resin band off a 5600 and replacing it with a cloth strap and a magnetic FIDLOCK buckle. One of the most popular modifications in the entire community. More comfortable, easier to put on, better for wearing over sleeves. Casio watched this happen for 40 years, and in 2026, they just made it official. The DW5600MNC is the first factory-built square G-Shock to ship with a FIDLOCK magnetic buckle straight out of the box. The cloth band stretches up to 2.7 times its original length and fits wrists from 145 to 215 millimeters, big enough to wear over a jacket sleeve in winter. The one-handed snap closure works with magnets and mechanical locking together, so it is secure but effortless. 3 colorways, including an all-black inverted display version, bio-based resin bezel, 5-year battery, 200-meter water resistance. The fans literally built this product. Casio just made it real. Number 2. G-Shock MTG-B 4000D-1A MT-G with layered composite band. There is a specific kind of person who looks at a watch and wants to know exactly how it was built. Not just what it does, but what it is made of, how the pieces come together, and what engineering decisions went into it. If that is you, this watch is going to stop you cold. The MTG-B 4000D is only the second NMTG-B 4000 ever released, and the first in the line to pair that AI-assisted carbon frame architecture with a composite bracelet instead of a resin band. The band combines stainless steel with carbon fiber reinforced resin, and the surfaces of each raised center link are individually finished. But the detail that separates this from everything else in the lineup is the frame itself. It is cut from a base of laminated carbon and glass fiber sheets. That cutting process exposes the layers inside, and when you view the watch from the side, you see those cross-sectional patterns running through the structure. It looks like nothing else Casio has made. Sapphire crystal, triple G resist protecting against shock, centrifugal force and vibration, tough solar, multiband 6, Bluetooth made in Japan. Around $1,192. This is a watch you buy once and keep forever. Number 1. G-Shock GMW-BZ5000R C-1. This one is different, and that is not hype. Casio built this watch at Yamagata Casio, the same factory that produced the very first G-Shock ever made. Full metal construction, stainless steel case, bezel, and band. A high-definition MIP LCD. You can switch between a modern layout and a classic 7-segment look through the app. Multiband 6, tough solar, Bluetooth, 20-bar water resistance. But the detail that separates this from everything else is the 2-stage ion plating process. Because of how it works, the gradient color shift on every single unit comes out slightly differently. No 2 watches are identical. Pre-orders sold out on day 1 in Japan and China simultaneously at over $760 a piece. That kind of demand does not happen by accident. That is your 2026 G-Shock rundown. 7 drops worth knowing about. From a $165 cloth band mod made official all the way up to a full metal limited edition that sold out before most people even saw it. If any of these caught your eye, the links are right there. Drop a comment on which one you're going for, and subscribe if you want to stay ahead of what is dropping next.